What's up, YouTube? What's going on, Division community? Shout out to my clan, the real EBK, Dark Zone Killers. I want to just go through a quick skill build that I use for, control points. And basically, what I do with this build is I use it for control points and missions to get my shade level higher. And then I'll take all the gear I get and I will give it to my expertise to level that up until I get that maxed out. But it seemed to be quickest way for me to do it solo. So let's get into it real quick and then I'll do some gameplay and I'll show you. So let's start out with this here. This is what I'm using for my specialized. I don't need it for the skill tier, but I'm just using it. Whatever. And I also have the pestilence. I'm just using this because I like the Plague of the Outcasts. It's a lot of fun. You know, hits apply a debuff dealing 100% weapon damage over 10 seconds. This stacks up to 50 times. Whenever an enemy dies with the debuff, 100% of the stacks are transferred to a nearby enemy within 25 meters. That's pretty cool. I like it. You guys, use whatever you want them. This isn't a how-to build video. I'm just showing you what I use, and I have a lot of fun with it. Next one I'm using is the test subject, which is pretty key to what I put together. I just kind of started using this recently. I haven't used it, but now I am because it's pretty cool. All right. I still got a little bit of work to do on it. It's not optimized fully yet, but so talent's perfectly in sync. Hitting an enemy grants 20% skill damage for 5 seconds. Using a non-shield skill or damaging an enemy with a skill grants 20% weapon damage for 5 seconds. Damage increases are doubled while both buffs are active at the same time. What's really cool with that on the gun, right, is that when I use the assault turret here and the striker drone, I get that buff times 3. That's pretty cool. It's awesome. I like that. Starting with the mask, I got the Murakami Industries um, Armor Core. Minor attribute, I got critical hit chance, skill damage, and a critical hit chance mod. Okay, I also have the Emperor's Guard knee pads. Now, I have not been able to find these rolled in double armor regen. I cannot. I found them 6 or 7 times so far. And for whatever reason, I just cannot find them with the double armor regen. So I have to roll it. And I decided to use it towards this build because it's really easy when you're in cover. You get that armor regen coming back because don't forget, it's a skill build. I'm kind of squishy. I'm sitting at 1.1 million armor. That being said, having the Murakami Industries Emperor's Guard knee pads with the skill tier works pretty good for this set. And with the Ninja Bike bag and the mask, I'm getting 20% skill damage for the set bonus 3, which is pretty cool. So it works out for this build. All right. Like I said, I got the Ninja Bike Messenger backpack here. Talent's resourceful, slots in with any equipped gear set or brand set item to fulfill a requirement towards unlocking a gear set bonus. Can unlock bonuses from multiple sets simultaneously. My go-to backpack for a lot of the easier builds in the beginning, is going to be the Ninja Bike bag and Memento. Okay, we'll get into Memento another time, but Memento is probably my favorite backpack in the entire game. Okay, the chest piece, I'm running Hardwire with skill damage and skill haste. Talent's positive reinforcement increases feedback loop skill damage and repair bonus from 10% to 25%. That's pretty cool. I like that. All right. Gloves rolled with skill damage. And the holster, you guessed it, skill damage. Okay. Again, I'm running the assault turret, tier 6. Striker drone, tier 6. Now, this is just a quick glance at this set. I know that I can probably use another specialization because I have all the skill, and I got the TDI card custom, whatever. I can change that out. I'm just running it because it works. It's okay. I could probably change this to survivalist. Um, but I'm just showing you how I use it and how it's worked for me. You can always mess around with the builds, change stuff around here and there. This is just what works for me. It's pretty fun. I like using it. All right. Tidal Basin. Now that is one that you definitely want to do on Legendary. It's kind of crazy. A lot of fun though. All right, let's get over here. Show you some gameplay with this set. And again, the reason I put it together is because I love the XP that the heroic gameplay gives you. And the control points, I mean, you can just keep going over and over again, even though the supply rooms, if you already did them, I think it's like they reset once every 24 hours if you clear them. So if you do the same one twice in one day, the second time it's not going to be able to be um, unlocked to give you the items in there. It'll unlock the door, but there won't be any gear to get or materials. It'll all be gone. It's kind of a bummer, but I get it. A few things I like to pick up here on the way, unless I already picked them up. Oh, there we go, right here. There's that. All right. Okay, so this is how I start this out. Let's go. Test subject. Look at those. Look at those buffs on the bottom. Look at that. That's beautiful. I love it. I absolutely love it. Heal up real quick. You gotta kind of stay away with this build. Like I said, you're 1.1 million armor, but it's heroic. So it's pretty difficult if they're actually getting a, clear view on you and they can hit you. You really gotta kind of stay out of the way. And you want to kind of blow these up too. That's not gonna help you. Pretty fun gear set though. I mean, in the beginning, a couple of friends that I would run this with, it was pretty difficult for us to do this. It's just on heroic. And we were doing it on challenging for a while. And then I seen the XP. I mean, I even put all directives on. It's just it makes it a little difficult with scavenge skills on the directives because you got to go and get the little tickets to get your skills to work, and obviously with a skill build, kind of leaves you in a tight spot. But it's still fun. It's still a lot of fun. I like it. There was no one there. Thought there was. All right. Look at those skills just shred them. Look at that. That's great. And see, I got the Emperor's knee pads on, and you can see my armor coming back. It doesn't come back fast, but it's coming back. So as long as you stay away, undercover, should be good to go. Pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know if there's anything you would change about it. I'm always interested to see how people put together different stuff, different variations. I'm not like some super division builder or anything like that. Just do this for fun and show people what works for me. I have put a few other builds together, but this one just seems to kind of be my go-to when I'm soloing heroics, and I have a couple of sets that I can face tank in heroics as well. And we'll get into that in another video, but those are really fun too. This one just makes it, if you want to be lazy and kind of sit back and just use a skill build, do all the work for you. Sprite. Looks like we got one more. All right, it's cleared. Let's go up here. Stay out of the way. Stay out of the way. Way too squishy. I mean, you could do this with this set all day, and it's just, again, I can't say it enough. It works really well. And your skills got your back. Duh. If you enjoyed this video at all, give me a like. I'm going to be putting up a whole bunch more content just on, generalization. I try to help newer players get into the game. I kind of went through that when I first started playing Division 1, which wasn't a real long time ago. And it was a little difficult to try to figure a lot of the stuff out. I mean, there's a lot going on in this game, but you learn how to, navigate it, learn how simple it really is. It's a lot of fun. Do a lot of stuff. Millions of different ways to make these builds. They almost got me there. Look at that. Almost don't count. And the test subject is really cool. It really is. I expertised it to 10, and it just works really well. And what's weird was I hadn't even been using this gun for this build for, I mean, a couple of months that I was playing around with it. It was not even something I was using. I had it too. I don't know why I wasn't using it. Just wasn't. Didn't see it. I don't know. Get those buffs going. Do some serious damage here. Too far. There we go. There it is. Yeah. Alright. Alright, where's the rest? Let's go. Let's keep it going. What's going on here? There we go. We got one more over here, looks like. Let's go and get him. It is. There it is. Yeah, so let me know what you think. Again, it works for me. Probably not the greatest skill build that you can put together for doing, PvE stuff. I don't use this in PvP. It wouldn't make any sense to. Now, status effects build in PvP, that's another story. All right. So that's it. That's the build I have. Again, what would you change? How would you build it? Let me know. I'll see you in the next video. Captain Redbeard. Let's go.